Convair Model 49. When it comes to experimental military aircraft, perhaps one of the strangest proposals was the 1960s Convair Model 49. A mixture of a jet, tank, and attack helicopter, the invention was meant to be an all-around assault vehicle that would help the U.S. and their allies win the Vietnam War. During the 1960s, the United States lacked adequate vehicles to adapt to the forested environments of Vietnam and suffered massive losses as a result. The United States and its allies needed a solution and eventually developed what was called the Advanced Aerial Fire Support System, or AFSS. This initiative was meant to develop an aerial vehicle to support transport aircraft and troops on the ground with air-to-air and air-to-ground combat capabilities. At first glance, the Convair Model 49 looks like it was ripped straight from a 1950s science fiction movie, but it was indeed a real design. While the Convair Model 49 was never actually produced or M32 Six-Shooter. The Milker MGL, multiple grenade launcher, is a lightweight 40mm six-shot revolver-type grenade launcher. Variations also fire 37/38mm, developed and manufactured in South Africa by Milker Proprietary Limited. The MGL was demonstrated as a concept to the South African Defence Force, SADF, in 1981. The MGL was then officially accepted into service with the SADF as the Y2. After its introduction in 1983, the MGL was gradually adopted by the armed forces and law enforcement organizations of over 50 countries. Total production since 1983 has been more than 50,000 units. The MGL is a multiple-shot weapon, intended to significantly increase a small squad's firepower when compared to traditional single-shot grenade launchers like the M203. The MGL is designed to be simple, rugged, and reliable. It uses the well-proven revolver principle to achieve a high rate of accurate fire, which can be rapidly brought to bear on a target. Viper 40 Micro. The Viper 40 is a grenade-launched mini-loitering munition U.S. that offers line-of-sight targeting and diversion capabilities with unparalleled accuracy at ranges of up to 1,000 meters. Small enough to fit into a combat vest, the compact, quick-launch Viper 40 drone has been engineered for use in challenging conditions and urban environments. Launched from a grenade launcher, such as the M320, and effective at ranges of up to 1,000 meters, this miniature drone offers line-of-sight targeting and diversion capabilities and can be adapted if the target relocates. Regardless of external conditions, this drone consistently delivers precision targeting, remaining effective at impressive ranges of up to 1,000 meters. Whether faced with sudden ambushes or the need to adapt to moving targets, the Viper 40 is engineered to respond dynamically, ensuring military personnel have an edge in today's evolving battlefields. Meticulously designed to be conveniently stowed in a combat vest, ensuring immediate accessibility.
C-UAS Strykers. Arlington, Virginia, the Army's mobile counter-drone program is upgrading by downsizing with a new increment that will move the system from 2 vehicles into a single Stryker armored fighting vehicle. The Mobile Low, Slow, Small Unmanned Aircraft Integrated Defeat System, or MLIDS, currently operates using 2 mine-resistant ambush-protected all-terrain vehicles, or MATVS, which deploy as a pair. Increment 2.1, initiated in 2022 and currently in development, will bring the system onto a single Stryker vehicle, reducing cost, easing sustainment and increasing reliability, a company official said. MLIDS has an onboard radar that detects threats at long ranges and targets them with both electronic warfare and kinetic effectors, he said. When the threat is identified and within range, a gunner selects the type of effector, whether it's a missile or a bullet, and then the vehicle commander gives the authorization to engage it with that effector.
Black Hornet 4. The Black Hornet Nano is a military micro-unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, developed by Prox Dynamics AS of Norway and in use by the Armed Forces of Norway, the United States, France, the United Kingdom, Germany, Denmark, Algeria, Ireland, Australia, the Netherlands, Poland, New Zealand, India, Turkey, South Africa, Ukraine, and Morocco. Prox Dynamics AS was bought by Teledyne FLIR in 2016 for $134 million, and currently manufactures the Black Hornet. Teledyne FLIR specializes in the manufacture of IR cameras, like the one used on the Black Hornet. The drone measures around 16 by 2.5 centimeters, 6 by 1 in, and provides troops on the ground with local situational awareness. It is small enough to fit in one hand and weighs 18 g, 0.7 ounces, with its battery. The UAV is equipped with a camera which transmits video and still images to the operator. It was developed as part of a £20 million contract. Robust Robotic Combat Vehicle. The Robotic Autonomous Sense and Strike, Robust, is an uncrewed medium robotic combat vehicle, MRCV, developed by the Israeli Ministry of Defense, MOD, in collaboration with Israeli security industries led by Elbit Systems. The Multipurpose Uncrewed Ground Vehicle, UGV, incorporates advanced robotic technologies to expand the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, autonomous combat capabilities in all-terrain and all-weather battlefield conditions. Robust MRCV was launched at Elbit Systems Pavilion at the Eurosatory Defense and Security Exhibition held in France in June 2022. Robust MRCV is a 6x6 advanced, lethal multipurpose UGV featuring advanced maneuvering capabilities, along with the capacity to transport diverse and heavy mission loads, and an integrated system for transporting and receiving uncrewed aerial vehicles, UAVs. Ohio Ordnance. Today, Ohio Ordnance Works Incorporated has a workforce of 80-plus employees who work within the company's 35,000-plus square foot facility. OW is currently supplying several thousand light, medium, and heavy machine guns to military customers around the world, including our own U.S. forces. Additionally, OW is manufacturing small arms engineered and modified specifically for training simulators and various military mounting solutions. We have established exclusive partnerships around the world as sole source suppliers for several vehicle and remote weapon control system (RWCS) manufacturers. OW is fully licensed to accommodate all aspects of manufacture, sales, and distribution, both domestic and overseas, of any ordnance commodity. OW is strongly committed to launching exciting new products and upgrades. This commitment is realized with our new OW240 and OW2 Ripsaw M5. The Ripsaw is a series of developmental unmanned ground combat vehicles designed by How & How Technologies, now part of Textron Systems, for evaluation by the United States Army. 1-2. The Howe brothers started the Ripsaw as a small family project in 2000. They introduced it at a Dallas vehicle show in 2001, where it caught the interest of the U.S. Army. Later that year, the U.S. military ordered a prototype MS-1 to be made and shipped to Iraq. Citation needed. The Ripsaw is intended to perform various missions including convoy protection, perimeter defense, surveillance, rescue, border patrol, crowd control, and explosive ordnance disposal. For perimeter defense or crowd control, a belt of M5 crowd control munition. Bell 360. The Bell 360 Invictus was a proposed helicopter design intended to meet the United States Army requirement for a Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft, FARA. It is based on technology from the Bell 525 Relentless. Scott C. Donnelly, CEO of Textron, has said in April 2019 that the Bell 360 will be based on the Bell 525. The 360 and 525 will share an articulated rotor system, although the 360, which will only seat two, a pilot and gunner, will use a single engine and a 4-blade rotor, whereas the 525 uses twin engines and a 5-blade rotor and has a 19-passenger capacity. Bell has since announced it is developing the 360 with Collins Aerospace, and the Sierra Nevada Corporation is developing the mission systems for the aircraft. The U.S. Army requirement calls for a cruising speed in excess of 180 knots, 210 miles per hour, 330 kilometers per hour, and the 360 is intended. ELTA Air Defense Radars. The ELM-2084 is an Israeli ground-based mobile 3D AESA multimission radar, MMR, family produced by ELTA, a subsidiary of Israel Aerospace Industries. 1. The radar is capable of detecting and tracking both aircraft and ballistic targets and providing fire control guidance for missile interception or artillery air defense. Several versions of the radar were purchased and are operated by a number of armies, including the Israel Defense Forces, Canadian Army, Republic of Singapore Air Force, Army of the Czech Republic, Slovak Armed Forces. The MMR's development was launched by ELTA and the Administration for the Development of Weapons and Technology, Hebrew abbreviated MAFAT, in 2002 as a response to the growing ballistic threat to Israel. A prototype of the system was used during IDF Operation Cast Lead in 2008 as an early warning radar, detecting Hamas artillery fire and providing accurate alert for the Israeli home front. The first
VBAT drone. VBAT, MDS name, MQ-35A, is a vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL, reconnaissance unmanned aerial vehicle originally developed by Martin UAV, now Shield AI. In late April 2021, the United States Navy selected the VBAT for prototyping and development. 1. In February 2022, Brazilian company VSK Tactical ordered an undisclosed number of VBATs for security and monitoring roles. 2. On the 21st of December, 2022, a VBAT, together with a Skyways V2.6B UAV, made the first unmanned cargo deliveries to a U.S. Navy ship at sea, with each UAV carrying a cargo of 22.5 kilograms 200 nanometers, 370 kilometers onto a moving ship. 3. In March 2023, the United States Army announced that the VBAT had been selected to compete in its future tactical